Привет, вы на канале Play Games, и мы продолжаем играть в Vampyr. Так, это у нас новое убежище, да? Пойдемте. Угу. Часть обычной рукояти, свинцовая пластина. Ага. Изготовление предметов. На рабочих столах можно создавать лекарства для больных горожан, сыворотки для улучшения способностей, детали для улучшения оружия. Вот достаточно материалов для улучшения оружия. Выбейте оружие ближнего боя, чтобы улучшить его. Собирайте материалы, чтобы повысить уровень оружия. Оно будет наносить больше урона, а вы сможете его изменить. Давай. А тут у нас фиг, да? Увеличит носимый урон и уменьшает расход выносливости. Ну ладно, потом. Что у нас? 465 очков опыта. Можем потратить, нет? Можем. Запас крови, дикая жажда. Давайте стойкость увеличим. Ага. И в принципе все, мы больше ничего не можем сделать, да? Хорошо. Угу. Ну пойдемте. То погодите, я, наверное, все-таки видео дополнительное что-то не знаю почему. А если вот это было? Вау. Воу. О! Его видно стало. По-моему, как-то вообще стало фигово. Чё-то стало фигово.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Вот двуручное оружие. $99 урона. Ну давай. Попробуем его. Уильям Бишоп, ты кто такой? Опа. Ну иди сюда. Опа. Нападай. Дядя. Опа. Опа. Чё ты? Надо оставить крови на... чтобы подлечиться. Отпарировал, да? Не хочу испить твои кровушки, сука. Или что, не будем? Нафиг он нужен? Да давайте сразу его. Да, давайте убьем его. Не будем кровь его пить. Конченую. Ты еще кто?
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul.
А откуда ты знаешь, что его зовут так?
I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
А ты еще кто?
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
А я так не могу. Ну, чтоб далеко, прям вот так жестко вверх взлететь и все. Нечестно.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Так, это надо, получается, что с него образец взять? Ну да.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
В больнице и проведем. Какая лодочка интересная.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
Вообще офигел, да?
No, don't play
Мы,
me
говорит,
for a
его остановили.
You use me to locate that
Ты давай
scowl.
там это.
You must know who she is.
I thought
До
you were a
свидания.
gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea.
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself.
ФПС прыгает жестко.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
А чё мы не едем-то никуда?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Зря, зря. Скоро я выпью всех ваших людей. Не будем проходить за злодея, прям за такого, прям за жесткого. Будем мочить всех.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship isn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Значит, мы в больнице. Провести анализ крови Уильяма Бишопа в больнице. Войти в Пембрукскую больницу.
Rotten ore pristine. Each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Качество крови указывает на то, сколько единиц опыта получится, убив этого горожанина. Чем выше качество крови, тем больше опыта вы получите. — 500 опыта. И подсказок никаких нет. Да и пофигу, 500 так 500. Он мне не понравился. Гопота.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Так, нажмите левую кнопку мыши, чтобы объять клея Кокса или СПС, отпустить его. Объяв его, получите много единиц опыта, но помните, это приведет к определенным последствиям. Чем больше вы узнаете о горожанах, и чем больше собираете связанных с ними подсказок, тем больше получите опыт. Нет.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Fuck you, чтоб ты лопнул. А тут же меняется еще лицо, да, по-моему? У нас меняется лицо. Как-то вот видео дополнительно, может быть, на вот так лучше сделать. Ну, конечно, так лучше сделать. А чё я тупил все это время? Смотрите, теперь вообще все видно. Ой, господи. Ну ладно. Ребят, вы уж извините меня. Я даже не знал, что так можно сделать, что там еще есть вот эта вот фигня. Ой. Слышь?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Так, у меня пара вопросов.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Так, где Макан сказала? Как поживает мистер Хэмптон?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Ну, понятно.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Остальное не будем спрашивать, это уж совсем бред. Она только что объяснила, где его комната, он такой сейчас, типа, а где моя комната?
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
The pain. I wish I could be sick again.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Подробности. Тоже 500 опыта. Я говорю, мы будем хавать всех. Так, что там было? Поинтересоваться жизнью... нет, давайте зададим личные вопросы. О службе в армии.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Ну это да. Поинтересоваться жизнью в Лондоне. Как вам у нас?
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Могу ли я помочь?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Давайте медосмотр проведем.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Ну, он здоров, типа, пишет. Ладно.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner.
А ты кто?
Daily routine.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
У нее 2 уже. Вампир, говоришь, да? Кто-то на самом деле.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Вампир, значит. Поинтересоваться жизнью в Лондоне. Вы вампир?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Слышали про синдром Катара?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Как вы себя чувствуете?
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Ну, ишь как? Вы же из пациентов.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Ух ты. Расскажите о своих врагах.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
О, морг в саду. А зачем ты ходишь в морг в саду? Мы о вас позаботимся.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Ой. Задать личные вопросы. Мы какую-то подсказку уже нашли? Да.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to
for your nocturnal activities.
Давайте включим вот так. Так, ничем не болеет, ничем не болеет. Шон Хэмптон. Так. Пойдемте поговорим с врачами. Ты чё?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Дилетанты. 4 собака. Ну ладно, задать личный вопрос об отношении ко мне.
But I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Я спас много жизней.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
Такой конченый, а? О службе в армии.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Так, поинтересоваться жизнью в Лондоне. Так, о враждебности.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
Зависть вам никак не поможет.
Aren't you too old for such jealousy? It really won't do you any good, you know.
Don't be ridiculous, Dr. Reed. A simple glance is enough for me to know you have nothing for me to envy.
О Пембрукской больнице.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation, they're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Доступна новая подсказка. Уиверли не одобряет своевременных методов медицины. 2600 опыта. Ну, назад. Пока. Пока. Ну, ребята, и мы с вами давайте прощаться на этом. Ссылка на плейлист будет в описании под видео. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки и увидимся в следующей серии. Всем до скорой встречи.